Turning 30 doesn't magically make you wise, but it does something else. It exposes patterns. Patterns in people, patterns in yourself, patterns in the way life actually works. When you're younger, many things still look confusing. You assume people know what they're doing. You assume effort always gets rewarded. You assume that being a good person protects you from bad experiences. But over time, reality quietly corrects these assumptions, not through advice, through experience. And after 30 years of watching people, making mistakes, learning the hard way, some lessons become impossible to ignore. One thing you eventually learn is that not everyone who supports you wants to see you succeed. Some people enjoy your company, but only as long as you remain at the same level as them. Because growth changes relationships. It creates distance. And not everyone is comfortable watching someone close to the move in a different direction. Life slowly teaches you is that some people only like you when you're easy to control, as long as you agree with them, as long as you don't challenge their expectations, as long as you stay predictable. But the moment you start thinking for yourself or changing direction, the relationship suddenly becomes uncomfortable, not because you became difficult, but because you stopped being convenient. Another thing you slowly realize is that most people are improvising their lives. When you're young, adults seem certain, confident, like they understand exactly what they're doing. But as you grow older, you begin noticing something surprising. Many people are simply guessing, trying things, changing directions, learning as they go. And strangely, that realization removes a lot of pressure, because you understand that nobody truly has everything figured out. You also learn that time alone doesn't build real friendships. Alignment does. Some people can be in your life for years and still feel distant, while others can appear suddenly and understand you immediately. What keeps people close is rarely history. It's shared values. At some point, life also forces you to confront something uncomfortable about yourself. Your biggest obstacles are rarely external. They're internal. Fear of judgment, fear of failure, fear of making the wrong decision. Many people remain stuck, not because they lack ability, but because they avoid choosing a direction. Indecision feels safe, but over time, it becomes exhausting, because uncertainty quietly consumes mental energy. Clarity requires decisions, and decisions always involve risk. Another lesson you eventually learn is that motivation is unreliable. Some days it appears effortlessly. Other days it disappears completely. And if your life depends on motivation, your progress will always be inconsistent. Discipline works differently. It doesn't rely on how you feel. It relies on structure. Small actions repeated consistently begin shaping your future without dramatic effort. And over time, discipline quietly builds a life that motivation alone never could. Eventually, you also realize that life becomes easier the moment you stop trying to control everything. Not everything will go according to plan. Not every effort will produce the result you expected. And many things will take longer than you originally imagined. But patience quietly solves problems that urgency often makes worse. Another thing life teaches you is that not every opinion deserves your attention. In the beginning, criticism can feel heavy. You want everyone to understand your intentions. You want approval. But over time, you begin to notice something important. Many opinions come from people who have never built anything themselves. And slowly, you learn to filter what deserves your energy, because attention is limited, and where you place it determines the direction of your life. Another thing you slowly begin to understand is how powerful your environment really is. Your environment shapes you more than your intentions. You can have the best plans in the world, but if the people around you are constantly negative, distracted, or directionless, it becomes much harder to move forward. Habits are contagious. Mindsets are contagious. Even ambition is contagious. And the people you spend time with quietly influence the standards you accept for your own life, which is why changing your environment can sometimes change your life faster than changing your goals. But maybe the most difficult lesson life teaches you is that no one is coming to rescue you from your own confusion. No one is coming to fix your direction. No one is coming to build the life you imagine for you. And for a moment, that realization can feel heavy, because it removes the illusion that someone else will eventually take control. But hidden inside that realization is something powerful, because the moment you stop waiting, you start choosing. And the moment you start choosing, your life finally becomes yours. If this video gave you something to think about, leave a like so more people can find it. And subscribe to the channel for more videos about clarity, life decisions, and personal growth.